show that can match it. Hard to name another show that can match it. Everybody from classy to ratchet. Heat fans like Jamaal keep the flame alive. Dennis Lee got the lake show locked in 5 to Dub K to Augusta GA. Talk everything from NBA to anime. Chat like homies or debate like enemies. It's all fun and games, just match my energy. Just match my energy. Just match my energy. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to episode 37 of the Match My Energy podcast. It's your boy Dennis Lee, aka DINO Fit Dennis.
Hey, it's your boy Jamaal. JC2 Bless. We are back at it. Got a special guest this week. It's my boy Jamari, my coworker at work. You know, we both in IT. I'm on the data analytics team. He on the infrastructure security side of it. So we're not directly on the same team, but you know, overall we're on the same team. But this is my homeboy. We've been talking about basketball for a while. You know, he has some good takes, but you know, he got some bad ones as well. So I'm gonna let him address those. But yeah, bro, welcome.
I appreciate the intro, my guys. I'm glad to be here. Thank y'all for having me. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. First off, man, how your week's been? Jamaal, how you been, man?
It been pretty good, man. It just it's coming up on the holiday season, so a lot of people gonna be in and out of the office. So everybody trying to take on vacation and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my vacation days left. A couple weeks ago, my sister had a baby girl, so you know that's the first one. I'm uncle now, so I'm gonna go ahead and you know see how that goes. I think there's a lot of things gonna change for us in our family. So I went up there to see her in Tennessee 2 weekends ago. So that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? That was actually my first time holding a baby that small. Like I've never held it. Like every time it's always been like a toddler or somebody. Like you playing with a little kid that kind of at least talking a little bit. But like this is the first time like my hand the size of your whole. I was like, well, the fingers, like it's just, you know, amazing sight to see. You know, it's different when seeing your sister in that state. Like this is, you know, motherhood, like truly becoming a woman. So being the oldest is kind of, you know, it's kind of like, man, you know, I ain't gonna cry nothing, but
that boy's tearing up.
It's a heartfelt moment. Then you know, back on a personal note, went to the Hawks Heat game last Saturday, so that was dope. We won that game, and I can go into it, but that section hated me. We was up by 20 in like the first quarter, and I'm there yelling. My section, it was an old black guy, like 3 rows down. He turned around, and I was like, "Yeah, let me forget. I'm in Atlanta. Let me not go too crazy." Because they was, bro. One guy was like, "Hey, bro, you need to sit down." It was a girl's like, it was 2 ones behind me. They was like, "We got these free game tickets from our corporate job and everything like that." And she tapped me. She's like, can you please stop? Like, we understand we lose. I said, nah, because if y'all was winning, y'all be all on my head. So I cannot. So
that's real. That's real.
That was good. Like I said, I still keep it, you know, within bounds. I don't go crazy with it because some fans be like, you know, at people necks and stuff like that. I'm still trying to go home at the end of the day. So
that's real. And it is Atlanta.
Yeah, but it was pretty good, bro. But yeah, that's really been going on in my life right now, man. Just trying to take these vacation days and then, you know, family growing and everything. So
cool.
How about y'all?
Shoot, that's like I was saying offline, you know, I had Friendsgiving. It's pretty dope. Man, it was like a whole bunch of old friends that like we really ain't been around each other, you know, with like life and, you know, people got families and jobs and all that. So we didn't really see each other. And then like, I don't know how long they had the group chat before me or whatever, but they just put me in it like a month or so ago. And
now she was excluded from the group chat.
Right. Well, it's just like, I don't really be talking to nobody. You know, I be in my own little world. So if you ain't at the gym or at my house, you know, or if you ain't into people that I send Instagrams to, you probably gonna hear from me like that, you know, like, so it was pretty cool. And even then I barely talk in it too much, but they invited us over. They said, hey, we should do a Friendsgiving. So planned it, went out to my friend Omar's house. Yeah, it was fun, good time. Like, I'm like, this is my wild friends. That's another thing. Like growing up, these was like the not to go to the bar and grill type of friends. These was like the party hopping, too much alcohol, all that, the wild ones. So in my newer life, I can't just quit. The matter of fact, my friend D, we gonna have him on the show here soon. We got to. He's the one who owns V Live. So like the chain of strip clubs or whatever. So he's always been a wild dude. Like it's crazy.
I see you
live,
trying to put it together. It's like, well,
when he said V Live, I'm piecing it together. I'm like, yeah, that's a good dude, man.
Wow,
great idea. Bye.
Yeah, man. I went to work with him one time back when we only had the Houston location. I went down to Houston one time when I was on leave. Yeah, that boy wild, man. His whole like life, his whole like, it's like even when he's not being wild, the rest of life just like comes to him. I don't know. But yeah, that's my boy D. And a whole bunch of old friends there. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And I guess since been a little bit since we recorded. Yeah. Well, I can't remember if I said it last time, but my sister, she had my first. Oh yeah, I did. My blood nephew or whatever. Like it was pretty cool. I'm like, man, this little dude kind of looked like me a little bit, because it's my full blood sister. Had this little,
some features.
Yeah, like you said, yeah, like it's weird because, like you said, he's so small. Like I'm just like I could feel his little back and his head's all soft. I'm like, man, I want to drop him.
You don't want to drop him, yeah. I'm already knowing, yeah.
But yeah, then we had and then my sister-in-law, the one like shoot. Me and my wife, we've been together for like 8 years. So she the one that was like, when I met her, she was in like 7th or 8th grade. She's like my for real little sister. I used to take her to school and all that. And, and then she looks darker than her other siblings. So like when we would take her out, like she'd be like 13, 14. We take her to like Outback Steakhouse. People would think that like that was our daughter. she looked like she like mixed or something. She looked like she like black and Mexican, but she just Mexican. And so, like, it was like, man, seeing this little baby have this baby is just like, this is
crazy.
Life just be moving.
Life be life, man.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been a cool time, man. Just getting ready for this new week. But, Thanksgiving coming up. Y'all ready for that?
Yep.
Yeah, man. I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year in my house. So, we take turns. Back in the day growing up, my grandma did the whole Thanksgiving. So you go to grandma's house and you eat good, sleep good, and you go home.
Right.
Times and change. Now it's flipped on me. So now I got to cook, fry the turkey, do the sides and all that. So that's my first hosting of Thanksgiving. I don't know how I feel about it, but, it's going to be a movie. You're going to see what happens.
You going to have a lot of people coming, or is it kind of like a smaller group?
My mom's side, so that's about 20 people. So it's gonna be a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot.
I see it's a lot.
I'm thinking like 7 people, but
man, but when they found out it was at my house, we going to Mari's spot. And they come to Mari's spot trying, so it's gonna be cool though. I'm looking forward to it, having everybody in the mix. So we're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Thinking about it got me stressing. You know what I'm saying? Like I paused for a second, but I'm thinking about it. But it's gonna be good.
Did you take out this week, or like took up some days this week, or?
Man, that's a whole nother story. But no,
oh man,
I gotta talk to the director to see what's going on. I ain't take off yet. But he gone.
I'm about to say because you need some days to prepare.
I need weeks to prepare for that. But this was like a last second thing. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
now, we're going to see what happens. I'm taking off Tuesday to get myself together. I need a mental day. So I got to clean the house, deep clean, because how grandma is. She's going to come through the house and spot check everything. It's dust right here. That door ain't closed all the way. What's going on right there? Like, it's a lot. So we're going to see what happens.
Sounds good, man.
What about y'all? Thanksgiving in Wichita. Oh, that's I want to talk. I want to hear about that. Let's run that. Let me down through that.
I mean, we still got big families and stuff here, But they talking about having it at my sister's house. Honestly, that's probably best. But low key, Jamaal kind of know how me and Shay kind of do. we kind of planning we may or may not. So depending, this episode probably gonna come out till Thanksgiving or right before. But me and Shay might not be here in town.
That boy planning to escape. I ain't mad at it.
By the dip.
I ain't mad at it.
We might go to because we think like, man, we might just like go to Colorado or something like that, and just
They're gonna dish out the Torchy's tacos or something.
Torches, send the tacos. Yeah, no, we might do something like that, but I don't know. I mean, but if we don't, then of course I just go to my sister's house. And for me, I got like my divorced family, so it's always like semi weird seeing that. And my sister said, "Hey, we sent out the text message, and since we got the same mom and dad." We see like I get to see the two separate text messages. That's the same text message in the group. Like, so I've seen it in this family and in this family. You inviting both sides, huh? All right. Well.
That's gonna be real spicy, dog.
It is.
I'm hoping not, but
you never know.
I'm hoping not, man. Maybe. So, so I'm gonna just be over there in the corner. I'll be over there in the corner with my green beans and my yams.
Yeah, mine about to be super small. Like my sister in Tennessee, the other one in Charlotte. I think they gonna do something in Tennessee, and then I'm just gonna be here with the folks. So it's gonna be super small.
Oh, so y'all ain't gonna meet up with them or something?
Not this time. Cause I was just up there. I was like, I can't. That was a 6.5 hour drive. The flight was like 6:50. I can't do the flight again. The drive again and the flight. We probably do something meet up for Christmas time. So I might make a little something for myself, and then probably be like house hopping a little bit, at least for my dessert.
Go see the homies and stuff. Yeah.
And nothing else. So, dress a little nice, hey, how you doing? Yep. I ain't trying to talk. Just pick up the plate.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you go, like, if you go around different houses, like people, the whole family try to, like, welcome you in and, let's play these games. Let's do this. Hey, I'm not here for that. You know what I'm here for. I was like, I'm not here to be part of the family. I'm not trying to be part of the family. Like, where's your sweet potato pie? Where your to-go plates?
To-go plates ain't on the walk-in? Where they at?
I was like, I'm not trying to be in y'all pictures. Y'all don't even got to know I'm here. Just know a piece of the pie is missing.
That's real, man. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know.
It should be cool.
Yeah, I think I like that over because normally it's like mom's house, dad's house, in-laws' house. So I'm spending most of the day in the car. Like, I'm like, what do we want to do? And I think that's one of the main reasons why me and Shay's kind of like, we should just skip town. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because it's a whole bunch of other people's kids. And, we still don't got no kids except for, crypto. But,
at least I can say, like, hey, we was out of town. Because if y'all in town and then y'all don't go, it'd be like,
this shit gonna work.
15 minutes away. You 15 minutes away.
Hey, you acting different. You acting different now. I already know.
Well, because that's another thing. About Wichita. Like, everything about 10, 15 minutes apart, max. Maybe 20. So it's like not even, that's a far drive to the.
And they got enough time to spin the block on your house. Be like, hey, we see your car.
They're going to ride on the driveway.
Come outside. No, we see you.
Hey, your dog barking. We know you home.
Right. Let's get here. Yeah, so ain't no excuse. I got to go out of town or something. I don't know. But
no, that'll be dope. Y'all can create your own memories. That'll be real dope. You know what I'm saying? Start your own, Thanksgiving tradition,
Right.
This spot every year type thing.
Dude, that's why, like, for my birthday, I was like, man, I don't know about having a party or getting people together. Do I bring my dad and my mom, or what do I do? And that's why, all right, Mexico. So me and Shay just went to Cabo for Mexico. So for my birthday, and I was like, yeah, this is way better.
Peace of mind, chilling on the beach. I already know it. Oh boy, I'm planning at my birthday escape now. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, man, hey, let's get to it. We haven't talked about it yet. It's still early on in the season. Matter of fact, we got the in-season tournament going on right now. So yeah, we still got to talk early season predictions. It's still early enough for it to make sense. So if I get into it, first off, we already know Lakers in 5 for me every time. So everybody knows I'm a Lakers fan. Everybody knows Jamal's Heat fan all day. He's back in the office. He's back in the office now. So who are you repping?
I gotta go with the Siege, man. The Celtics, man. I think they made a look on his face. I gotta go with the Celtics. Okay, let me
crazy.
Not gonna lie, you got JT, you got Jalen. That's a crazy tandem. Then you got Drew. I mean, we made a lot of the right decisions, except one. We made a lot of the right decisions this offseason. So we good. I'm rocking with the Seed. I got to.
So how long have you been rocking with the Celtics?
Not gonna lie.
Last year.
So yeah.
Last year.
No. Not last year. I'll say ever since they drafted JB, I've been rocking with them. So I was really rocking with the Knicks. They had Melo, but then Melo, he got blackballed, but we're not gonna speak on that. But ever since they drafted JB, I've been rocking with the Seeds.
Okay. All right. That's still
that's 4 or 5 years. Still fresh.
Yeah, that's still and as a person that's been, rocking with the Lakers since I don't know, since I first started watching basketball, Celtics feel a little weird to you, and
Yeah.
But I get it. I love it. I love the rivalry.
True rivalry. I just
that's I can't even say. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Yeah, I mean they nice, I guess.
Have you seen the Winning Time?
Not yet. I need to get.
Oh, you gotta watch that. Yeah, you gotta watch that.
That
was okay.
Celtics rivalry is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. I want to see like the Celtics side of it.
It's quality.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Go ahead and put that on your to-do list at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
On your itis nap, go ahead and put it on.
Okay. So I mean, all right. So how are y'all feeling about this season? So far, how it's looking? It's a little bit newer.
I'm liking it, bro. It's a lot of stars. Like I like it in the fact that there's no clear cut. Like, oh my God, these are the favorites to win it all. Yeah. Now we have some, these are the top 4, top 5, but like the last couple of years, it's kind of been like, it's kind of been up in the air. I mean, after the LeBron era, well, LeBron said his era, but the LeBron continues going to the finals. The Warriors, now it's like we had 3 different champions in the last 3 years, I think. So it's like, it's just kind of like up in the air. So I like that. I like that it's shaking up with the teams. It's just like right now I think it's too heavily demanding on stars. Like it's just like before it's like, you might have a dynamic duo, but now it's like everybody's worrying about just getting the stars. They're not caring about the role players, how it's gonna look. Case in point, Clippers. It's like, let's get as much stars and we'll just figure it out how we go. And I'm like, it's not always the case. Like some teams, you need to have that depth. You need to have those role players. And now it's just like, let's just try to get all the stars and then we'll figure it out. I mean, yes, stars do help. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like it's gonna be like you get the one MVP and you be able to win it all. No, you still need maybe a dynamic duo at least. Now they're talking, the big 3 and stuff like that. But it's like Suns, Clippers. It's just like all these big teams. It's just like just get all these players. I feel like this right now, just like super heavily focused on that instead of just like, okay, we actually pair well together. Let's build a team, or whatever. It's like, no, that person a free agent. He wants to get traded. Let's all just get together and just try to ball out at the same time. And I don't know. I don't know if it's working. Like it don't seem like it's proven to be anything just yet. So I mean, like I said, maybe at the end of the year, one of those teams end up winning, but it might be a team that's been together for a little minute. Because I mean, I know we're gonna talk about things. The Nuggets are already looking good, and that's a team that's been growing together. So
this is all, and I'm gonna try my best to be non-biased this episode. I'm gonna try my best to be
I ain't mentioning my stuff
as analyst as possible. But
man, right in the middle, I get it.
I'm gonna try my best, you know what I'm saying? Because something in my mind just keeps telling me that like I could see the Lakers winning this year in 6, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something in my head.
Nigga,
But
no.
okay, my bad.
That's unfortunate.
Unless this happened something like last year where they changed the whole team mid-year or something like that. I don't see it.
Yeah, for sure. Right before All-Star
Which is
break.
crazy. I'm like, how y'all even make it that deep in the first place? But I digress on that.
The Lakers got a shot. They just got to get rid of one person. But
Yes.
yeah, there we go.
Who is that person? Who is that person? Let the people know.
We've all gone off on numerous episodes. Go back last season, y'all. Go ahead and watch it.
I want to hear Jamari take on him.
You got to let go of AD. I'm sorry. You got to blow it. The dude he's a top 5 player skill-wise, like top 5. I can argue top 3 in certain aspects of the game.
It'd be a bad argument, but you could probably argue it, yeah, for sure.
It's it's a decent argument, you know what I'm saying? But he just isn't that guy. Like, the Lakers had Joel Embiid, I will be the Lakers in 4, maybe. I'll be with you on that. The Lakers in 5. Y'all got AD, the Lakers may get to the playoffs. That's a strong maybe.
Hey, non-biasedly, like you're not all the way wrong. You're not all the way wrong because especially in the West, night in, night out, it's very center heavy over there.
Very, very,
very center. So okay, you're gonna go against Nurkic or Nurkic. I can't pronounce his name.
You're right. No, you kind of on the road with it. Something like that.
For the Suns.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got to play against him, who is a very physical player. I like the way he's been playing. Of course, you got the real MVP in Denver, Jokic.
The real. Okay. See, now we're getting out of control. Okay.
What?
The real MVP. I think
over Joel.
Yeah. Joel over Jokic. The Joker all day for me.
No.
That's 35. That's 35 and 15. Not gonna lie. Very skilled player. The Joker. Yeah, I think.
Whose stats are that? What stats are that? Like when you say that, it's
that's very true.
It's Jokic.
Joel is really better.
It's Joel's stats because you didn't also add another 12 assists on there as well.
You're right. I can say 8. My fault. I should say 8, but still, I'll take Joel over the Joker all day.
Man, Jokic is killing Embiid. I feel like honestly, if the voters didn't get tired, if they didn't get tired of voting for Jokic, he would have got the MVP.
I think it was that.
And then he got that finals to rub it in people's faces, like the MVP. Like that just like hurt. Like, hey, he got the MVP this year. I went to the finals, got the finals MVP. So ha in your face type of stuff. You know what I mean? So Jokic is the most consistent. And then in terms of winning, like right now, Embiid looks decent. I mean, Embiid looks good. I ain't gonna say decent, my bad. He looked good without Harden. But Jokic still looks amazing without, Murray or anybody, something like that. So that's the only
and that's kind of why. That's kind of why I say that. Yeah, that's why I say like
I need to see.
So y'all saying Embiid didn't earn the MVP? I think it was 2022, I believe. So y'all saying he didn't earn that MVP?
He definitely earned it. But I feel like if Jokic didn't win the one before, that year before, no, if he didn't win though he had won 2, they didn't want to give him 3 in a row because it's been so
record breaking. It
would have been so historic.
Yeah.
That's the only that's the only reason he didn't get it that
third. I don't think he got it. I don't think he earned it that year. I think it was kind of like the Here Nigga Damn award. Like, here, nigga, damn.
I gotta give you something.
Because I think he earned it the year before and the year before that. Because before that, it was Jokic or Embiid. Like it was like a toss up, and I think he should have got either the one before that or the one 2 years ago or 2 years before. And so they finally was like, we're not about to give Jokic 3 in a row. Yes, he's played well, but he hasn't played like Jokic earned this one. He should have got this one this year.
I agree with that.
But I think we robbed him the year before. So here, nigga, damn. I'll take that.
Niggas are they infatuated with Joker. I get it. He all that. But I feel like Joel and even Giannis at times be overlooked because you got the Joker who they act like they never seen a 7-more guy do the things he done. I mean, you have Joel, you got AD. It kind of if AD played to his potential, you can see all of that.
So, but we can't live in if he because
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Derrick Rose never got hurt and 2011, see one of the great top 5 player of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So we can't just play it. What if? This dude's always in street clothes.
Bro, y'all should have got rid of AD after the bubble championship. Because that was his value.
It'd have been a great send-off. Hey, you did your thing.
His highest value.
He came in.
Y'all would have got a great package too.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, y'all try to get rid of him, man. You might get like Reggie Jackson, somebody. I don't know. You ain't some picks. Y'all ain't getting a lot of people back, I don't think. Especially when he's still getting hurt. Like, I don't know if his last injury. Bro, I don't know if y'all seen that last injury. Like, he got it playing us, and he like jumped over a player, and they talk about hip soreness or hip. I forgot what the term. It was like, you were doing that's a regular motion.
I rewatched it 3 times. That man. I don't know if it's tissue or is it Charmin, but man, this is your guy though. This is your guy though.
Look, at this point, as a Lakers fan, I don't know how to feel about this. He can't keep getting away with this. Like, he can't. Like, we can't now believing that, you know, as soon as he's healthy, he's never going to be healthy. This man is leukemia, stage 4. This man is a voodoo. Oh, I thought we was bringing hot takes. No. My bad. I'm just so frustrated, man. As a Lakers fan, and then seeing who we had and got rid of and kept him. Like, in my opinion, off the court stuff aside, I would have rather had Dwight Howard as a center over him. I would have rather had JaVale McGee as a center than him. As a backup. I'll take it. You know, but for some reason, we get rid of them two, and because this dude will randomly hit a turnaround jumper, like, we're like, oh man, this dude is a little bit different than the normal. Yes, every once in a while he'll have a great defensive game. But this is the Lakers, bro. Like, we're not normally trying to go for, we made the playoffs. We're on a 5-game win streak for the first. No, man. That's what the 80s were for, man. That's what the end of Kobe's career was for. Hey man, it's cool, man. Kobe, you did that thing for us. You gave us 5. It's all right at these last couple of years. And you tore your Achilles, bro. Hey, twice. We'll give it to you. But we not in that no more, man. Let's get him up out of here. Get somebody. It don't even got to be as good.
I think the thing with AD now is like the Dwight Howard move is still a head scratcher. I don't understand that. But I think Dwight has his own demons he's fighting. So
yeah. I think politics do play into that a little bit. People may not want to mess with him. They're not gonna say it publicly, but whisper in the right ear, he's not playing.
Yes, and I think with AD at this point, you might get. I think last year you probably got somebody like Jokic for the Suns. You probably got somebody like him, maybe a decent center like Ayton, maybe even. But you may get a second-round pick and a potential lottery pick 2 years from now for AD. And it's like, you got LeBron on his last.
Yeah, wasting LeBron.
Best, right.
He can't do everything.
Years. Right. He got 4 years maybe. And I'm stretching it.
I mean, honestly, at this level, and I've said this before, I think LeBron is so good that, like, he's so good that, like even if he only, like, if he gets 17 and 8, we're like, oh, it's a flop. Like, you know how good those numbers are, especially in year 21. Like, you know, so it's to the point where most players at his age, they're Udonis Haslams. Sorry, they're, you know, like,
right.
That's great. Great point.
Like they're on the bench end of it. Their team, you know, they're like, hey, you need to do this. Yeah, or maybe you come in, get you 10 minutes or something like that. They're not leading a whole team in year 21 and playing as aggressive as he still plays. So, like, you know, I think that he hypothetically could play another 10 years, but just not at this level. Like, he could be out there, like, getting his little, he can still have his Udonis era.
And to me, LeBron smiling way too much. If I'm playing with AD right now, I ain't smiling no more. I'd be so mad at him, bro. In the locker room, AD ain't smiling no more. if you don't drop 40 and 12, you ain't smiling. You are no longer allowed to smile. Like, I will come at it so hot. Like, I don't know, LeBron just get you buddy. I'm like, bro, you should be having him. We gonna have to get to it. But that chokehold Draymond had on Rudy, that's what he got to have on AD.
Bron need to wrap AD up every night.
I'm saying. I'm like, you get hurt off this? Well, I'm gonna see you.
They talk about all the greats. They talk about all the greats, like how the Last Dance, how Michael talked about, and people talk about how aggressive Michael was to his teammates. Like, get on board. I'm gonna punch Steve Kerr in the face, something like that, whatever. And then you got what's it called? Probably how hard he was on his teammates and how hard of a player he was. He was smiling. Yeah, this dude just tickling his friends and having a good time, man. We not for that.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you need to like take AD behind the stadium and like get him jumped or something. Like, because I feel like for him to wake up, like,
you can't do it publicly because that's not LeBron.
You got served when they kind of call him in the elevator. Catch AD like outside the locker or something.
It was a mile away.
And do your thing, because like, man, at this point, what you said, Jamal, that should have happened like 3 years ago. Like, Bron should have came with that attitude with AD. I think AD probably would have been, 27.
They said they had a talk, but how did that talk go? They're like, we had a talk before the season and this and that.
He probably was serious for 20 minutes. And you know how Bron is serious for 20 minutes and they laugh and leaving the meeting. Exactly. Nah, man, they need to be on separate ways, man. I need to be mugging you every time I see you, type of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Make me like you again.
Bro,
facts. You got to earn that back.
This is his team. He going to take over. Stop saying that. Especially publicly, because he's not accepting it. And he's like, all right, bet. And then, just do his own thing. So I'm like, stop saying that, because obviously this is still your team, LeBron. You just going to have to get on board with it, because there's no way he taking, because if LeBron was like retire right now, I don't think AD on that team. Like,
you cannot score
the only reason AD
points
on the team right now is because of LeBron. Like,
you cannot score 17 points in the first half and not score not a point in the second. I can go play right now and get fouled and shoot a free throw and score 1 more point than AD did.
I could argue if we had the same minutes that he played in that second half, all of us can get at least 4. I say at least 4.
I might get 8.
I said at least, nigga.
I might get 8.
I'm trying to hold myself back. I see.
Here y'all go.
I might get 8. I'm saying, man.
Give me 35 minutes. If you give me 35 minutes in the NBA game.
But I'm saying the second half.
You give me 35, I get just
because we got a 0 in the second half, so you got a second half.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, that made me
How many points in the second half? And I'm talking about free throws, whatever. You can just.
I'll probably have 6. I get fouled every time I get in the game.
I get 6. I could probably get a lay.
Yeah, I get a lay.
Y'all, my goodness, y'all not getting.
Give me 6. I can hit 1-3.
I said 4, and that's just making free throws. And it might be 3 because I might miss one.
I can get a lay. I can get a lay.
Y'all getting a layup? What do you mean you getting a lay? I don't understand.
I get a little layup, I get
y'all think I'll get to the basket like that?
I get to the cup. They gonna foul me though. I'm gonna get fouled. I'm gonna foul.
Okay.
They gonna
yes.
You saying foul? Dennis is saying he making the layup. I'm not saying foul. No, I'm saying I'm getting fouled. Yes, I can get to the point like get to get fouled.
I'm getting the N1. I'm getting the N1.
He's saying he can just make a clean bucket.
I get an N1. I get an N1. Eddie better not speak to me ever. I'm doing every interview. He suck. Get this dude up out of here, man. Hire, get me.
I'm going to reverse. I'm getting 1. Yeah, 1.
I mean, because
I ain't gonna lie.
With the size, like the height, like bro,
it's different, bro.
Want anybody they touch us, bro? We definitely going to the line for sure.
I'm dumping the big outside hand. Boom, big, boom with the left.
See, I want to get a little. I gotta get a little crossover. I just want a little highlight too, because I'm like, I only got so many minutes. I'm like, let me get just a little highlight. Because if you get to the line, get 4 points. You ain't.
You give me 6 to 8 weeks to get my legs right. You give me 6 to 8 weeks to get my legs right. Dunking again. I'm bringing my dunks back.
In the NBA or just dunking in general?
In the NBA.
Hey, you get your, you get an NBA dunk, man. Hey, not gonna lie.
No, I ain't gonna get an NBA dunk.
It's a fast break, maybe like a fast break.
Yeah, I can get a fast break, baby. I might get a fast break.
I can get
quick too now.
Yeah, they gonna get that, man. You got 6'8" flying through there.
LeBron's still chasing down stuff.
That's real. That's
an old man doing that too.
That's even worse. I think that's worse.
I wouldn't even be thinking. Honestly, I wouldn't even be thinking about a dunk. I wouldn't even be thinking about a dunk. Get the ball in the cup. I don't want to mess up nothing.
Yeah, facts. I feel accomplished. I feel accomplished.
Yeah, I'll probably do a little floater, high float, something. Yeah, nah. I can get 6. 5 points. Get myself 5 points in that.
AD got to do better, bro. The only chance the Lakers have is AD. It's literally all on AD. If AD just does something and becomes somebody, Lakers go to the playoffs, they may do something.
He just too inconsistent, man. Like, if you even go to the playoffs, it'd be like, so AD, what you think about this game? Well, I don't know. I'll see when I get out there. No, nigga, tell us what you feeling, bro. Don't.
Right.
He'd be like wishy-washy with it, bro.
No, only reason why I feel like this, I started training one of my old friends. He's a pro basketball player in Mexico. But he's up here for a little while. And he's want me to help get his explosiveness back right, get more agility, just get more stamina to play at a higher level longer.
Yeah.
And so we was talking, so I'm running through the workouts or whatever. He's like, bro, I remember when you came back from the Navy, bro, I was like, man, you need to come play with us. Like, cause it was like he played pro and we had a couple other ones that played in Europe and I was like playing with them. We just playing pickup and stuff. And he was like, I was like, man, I could tell like you just as nice as us, but you just don't take it as serious. And I was like, so you mean to tell me I could have went over there with you? I could have went and got me a little basketball dollars.
Get to the bag. They handle bags out of Europe.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. Sometimes I just be like, yeah, man, I was all right. And then like people actually played against was like, it's all right. Thanks, man.
Means a lot.
That means a lot. Oh, shucks.
He said, oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks.
Let's get to some other teams, man. So what y'all think about now the Clippers? They got the big four now. I mean, before they was on a nice little path. I think they was like 500 or whatever. Then they
be putting big in front of anything, huh? They be putting big in front of any number, huh?
I mean, I think it's legit a big four. I think it's legit.
Oh, yeah, big dollars.
Star wise, I mean, it's a big four. The name wise, like now stats wise, you can't give it the big four, but
okay.
What they have done in the past, like I think it's gonna be. I think it's a big four, but 4 stars, and nonetheless, I can't see superstar, but 4 stars. Do y'all think it's gonna play out well? It's gonna be this is Clippers. They just curse anyway in LA, or I don't know. That's how you.
Yes.
So I was like, but do y'all see it turning? Taking a chance, especially with Westbrook announcing that he about to be sitting on the bench or coming off the bench. I'm gonna say sitting, coming off the bench.
Yeah, I don't believe that. So that him coming off the bench, I don't know where that came from. I thought that's just
no, I love it. That was a mind game.
That's what it was. I don't believe
humbly, bro. Humbly. I just come off the bench. I see that he doesn't want to. I will. I'm gonna leave the second unit,
He's trying to
do whatever I can for this team.
He's trying to stay paid.
What I'm saying?
I think so.
Yeah, and he gets to stay in LA where he's from.
Y'all can't blame me.
And he know where that is. And honestly, coming off the bench on that second unit, especially the later years of your career and knowing how it go, now you get to just be like, here, take it. Because if you start, but you start with Kawhi and Paul George and
Harden.
What's his name? Harden.
Wow.
You gotta pass. You gotta pass it off. My bad. I space a lot, but okay, you got to pass it off a lot more. But if you coming off the bench and you the leader in a whole bunch of people that we don't really know their names, well, I won't say it like that, but basically, you got a lot more. You can get a lot more shots off, a lot more pressures off, so you don't feel that. You can mess around and get 20, 30 points off the bench as leader of the second unit, and you still get to play in the fourth. You just don't. You just there for the tip off.
James should be doing what Russell did. I feel like Russ is the better point guard right now. Russ been playing better. I think Russ can get PG involved. PG is obviously the best player on that team. I think we all can agree on that. But if you got PG involved, you Kawhi back healthy.
Give it to you. It's a good argument.
I say Kawhi. I say Kawhi.
Yeah. It's one.
He just moves so robotic for me. But I'll let you because I understand. I agree with
Kawhi
you.
Healthy, like I think he's killing Paul George.
Healthy, but when last time he been healthy since 2018?
Bingo. I mean, that's the biggest thing. That's the only reason. That's the only
like
reason,
I said,
if. All right, so right now, then Paul George is the better player. How about that? It's because you know.
So I think let's get PG involved. You got Kawhi, trying, and then you let Russ. No, he's still Russell Westbrook. Let's not say a scrub. He still can get 20 or 25. On any given night. But James, like you were saying, running that second unit, if James does what he's supposed to do, and like it's James Harden still, you know what I mean? Like he a cancer. True. Is he a good person? I don't know right now. But I feel like he should definitely run that second unit. But it's the Clippers team is just, bro, I don't know. We've been saying this for like the past 5 years since they got PG and Kawhi. And they still ain't done it. Ever since the bubble incident, no, I don't think they're gonna do that.
That was their closest shot.
Exactly.
2020 year.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Kawhi and Paul George, one of them should have went to the Lakers, bro. Like, I didn't want to see it because I was like, I want to be more competitive. But them going to the Clippers, I'm like, y'all haven't really done anything like that the Clippers haven't done already. So I'm like, to me, they was hurting their legacy by going to the Clippers. Yeah. I'm like, at least y'all would have went somewhere and you would have been a little bit more competitive. I don't know. They still haven't made out the conference finals. So I'm like, y'all the same rinse and repeat. Y'all just look nicer than the older Clippers teams, but it's just
y'all just got better jerseys.
Fact. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, them Lakers jerseys. Them black ones hard. I can't even lie. The black Lakers jerseys are kind of hard.
With the little triangle thing.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, those
I ain't like those. The City Edition ones.
I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of the jerseys, but I will rock them because that's my squad. Like even like yellow or something like that. Like. And then last year, but
I ain't like none of the City Edition, bro. Especially our
this year's City Edition was trash.
Oh my god, I be hating. I'll be like, we brag. It was. We brag on the Heat culture, but now you have it right here. It's like corny, bro. Like, don't just put that on the shirt now.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm like, we talk about it, but now you can't be endorsing it like that. Like now,
the jersey is crazy.
They gotta get him up out of there. I'm not gonna lie, that's a fireball offense. Like that was unacceptable.
That's a whole department had to approve that too. So
the whole year,
even the players didn't know.
Every season, or not every season, every team this year, the City Editions were all trash.
Yeah, except I like the Suns and Wizards. The Suns and Wizards are because the Suns is like that purple.
I give the Wizards, but
and the Wizards got the gradient.
I say the Suns. The Wizards.
Those are the two I say are the better ones of the out of those. But the rest of I'm like the courts kind of suck. Oh my goodness, bro.
I kind of hate these in-season tournament courts though. That blue, red, that's too much.
There was a couple courts. There was a couple courts I think that I was like, that's not too bad. But like the Bulls or
the Bulls.
But like the super colored ones, I'm like, ugh. Like the OKC was crazy.
All red Bulls.
Yeah.
It's too much, bro. It's too much, man. Like I see what they're trying to do. And I think the in-season tournament idea is kind of pointless in the sense.
Yeah, what y'all think on that? What y'all think on the insurance? The whole
I don't see a point. Because you already got the play-in playoff, so it's just kind of the same thing, just during the season, I feel like.
What about the prize? They got a cash prize.
They get money. You know what I'm saying?
They get paid for winning.
Yeah. Like you get $500K for winning. So to a LeBron or a Steph, 500 is like, thanks. But to I don't know a Bones Highland or something like that.
That's what Dame was talking about. That 2-way contract will get benefit off that. So
so even those type of players, you get bread. The coaches get some, and what do they get? Like a better seating or something? Is that something else they get?
I think so. Like I'll get the top 4 seeds. Maybe I think kind of get better seeds when it comes to playoffs. So I guess they get first round buys or something like that. Maybe something along those lines. I think I'm not really sure.
But the thing is, I'm like they kind of minimizing the whole championship because you do get paid before you go in the playoff because you get game checks, whatever in the playoffs. But winning the championship, You want to get a
You
ring.
get
You don't get no extra money. Like
No, you get money. You get like I think most of them have it in their contract, but I think it's like every step you go by, you get like a bonus. So like,
yeah, the
you make it
game.
to the
That's what I'm
conference
saying.
finals,
Yeah.
you
But the
get that,
actual
and then like you win a
championship.
championship. I thought you get like an extra something on it, but because then
I
if
thought
so,
you
that means you
get a
get paid.
meal or something.
You don't get no
Because then
extra
that means
money.
you get paid twice. Well, either way, it's like that's
Now
true.
you
Though.
might have incentives of like in your contract saying, "Hey, you went this far, or you won the championship, you get this." But that's an individual contract. You don't get. It's not
Right,
NBA
right.
setting those prizes like they're doing for the in-season tournament. So it's a
Oh,
little
okay.
different. Because like if I'm a rookie and I don't get no incentive of winning the championship, like it's not really clear in a contract that says like that I know of. I don't know if people contract, but winning the championship
Right.
your rookie year, you don't get X amount of dollars. You do get, hey, I went to the playoffs, went to the conference finals. You get extra extended bonus. That's just NBA standard. But like winning the championship, it's no extended prize. That's not like blatantly clear like it is an in-season tournament. So like to me, I'm like in-season tournament. I mean, you want to get up for, like I said, I wish it was a little bit more. I do think it should have been $1 million. I mean, it's still not a lot to some players, but I feel like it'd be a little bit more instead of. Plus, it just sounds better. It just $1 million just sounds better than 500,000 anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, in the games, I mean, the games are the same schedule. It's not like it's a bubble. Like hey, you do play these and they don't matter, and you got to come back to the regular season. Added games. It's added some excitement, but to me, I'm like, I don't know.
It's like very minimal excitement with that. I feel like the playing is a little more exciting than the season tournament. Like, because towards the end, you got people actually fighting for that one game.
Well, and that's why it makes it so high.
Yeah,
it stakes so high. It's like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th seed. It's like okay, man, now I get to be the 8th, or now I get to be the 7th. Yeah, so that makes sense. As opposed to, I don't know, we've only played 20 games, so like none of this matters. Right, and I don't think it's even gotten to 20, but they started so early, but. I don't know. I think so. I saw this thing where basically they were saying like their TV contracts were ending like 2025 or something like that. So like this is a way to show, hey, NBA is still exciting. We still have a whole thing because around this time you still have NFL. You still have baseball just ended, but you still have a lot of other things. College football, yeah. So college football, all that. So like, how do we compete with that numbers wise? So they're trying different things to try to show like NBC or TNT, like here's our numbers, here's what we can bring to the table and all that, so that they still get those renewed contracts. And so I think that's where money wise or business wise they're trying to do this, but basketball wise, it doesn't seem like it makes that much of a difference.
No, it kind of the same. I see what they're trying to do, though. I just can't imagine ESPN without the NBA, though. That is kind of insane that you think.
Right. I think it's kind of like you say, though.
Like, yeah, it's kind of like, y'all gonna get rid of me? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
let's be real.
For who? Georgia football over y'all talking about LeBron every day. What you gonna,
We talking about practice. We talking about college football.
So college football, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Man, when LeBron retired, man, the league gonna be in scrambles. The media gonna be in scrambles.
I think for the most part, but I think that we're also in a good era of newer players coming in and making big names, and we'll continue. But yeah, we're so used to LeBron now. It's been 21 years. It's been since 03.
Yeah.
02, 01. Because when I think back,
honestly, yeah.
When I think back, when I was in like middle school, it was still all LeBron. We're talking about high school. That's the first time I saw a high school game on ESPN.
Facts.
Like they was everywhere.
That was jumping, man. I don't know that. LeBron is just one of those generational type of people like that. It's kind of like Kobe. I feel like Kobe was like that. I don't say too much. But I feel like Kobe was like that in a sense, but I think LeBron's just like another step ahead. Kind of like NBA was back in the day. That's out, like he kind of like that for us. But then I just wonder who's going to be like that for the next generation, because we got people have Michael Jordan, we got LeBron, Kobe. What are they going to have? Steph?
Yeah. And the thing is, I mean,
Steph gone with us. He out. I think Steph out.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Like. They're almost
MKD,
even though it's like
niggas.
it's all around the same era. they're all about to leave too.
You got to think about it. It got to be like
that's scary.
It got to be
what,
like
SGA? SGA,
Edwards.
I like Shot. I
think Anthony Edwards gonna be the one. I think Anthony Edwards.
I like Anthony. I like him.
His personality,
I like Salva Anthony.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's something to think about. That's
for sure. And I definitely want to keep seeing how they both develop, but true. That's not that crazy of a take. We're like, no, man, that's crazy. Because they both fired to me.
That one got me stumped a little bit.
I mean, because Shy got a franchise and Ant about to get one from Cat because Cat really not that guy he's supposed to be.
Bro, they need to go ahead.
They almost should move on from him. Yeah.
Would you trade Cat to the Lakers for AD?
Yes.
No, that's no hesitation. That's no hesitation.
Yes. Who else? We can play this game. Who else? Who else would I trade for KD or for AD?
Well, you're just trying to get it rid of it, but I don't know about
that. You want options? Oh, Bam? Yes. Yes.
Oh man, Bam.
I'll
take Bam for AD.
I'll sit still. Because he don't compliment LeBron like that. He's a lob threat, but then AD can still get a bucket. He can. Not saying he does do that, but he can. Yeah. Bam, offensively.
How is he going to get a bucket in jeans?
That's what I was about to say. I knew he's about to.
How can you get a bucket with a hoodie and a beanie on?
Let's go. Hey man, I think 80 for Cat is probably landscape of the NBA. That's probably the best trade you make it for 80. If they do like another blockbuster trade, 80 for Cat is probably something that. You know what I mean? Because 80 still is formidable enough. Would you trade Rudy Gobert for 80?
Yes.
Nigga, no.
You not see what Draymond just did?
Hey, but you got a defensive player though. That's easy points. LeBron lobs. So
yes, I mean, I did say that really fast, but honestly, yes, I would. Like same answer, but less aggression. Yes, I would. Because of that. Hey, he's. For one, he stays healthy for the most part. Defensively, we need that. We need somebody to bang down low. We need somebody
I'm glad you said.
We need somebody to bang down low. We need a threat down there. I think a lot of. I mean, defensively, there are times when AD gets a good amount of blocks, from time to time. But I need somebody that isn't afraid to jump, isn't afraid to beat people out of the paint. Yes, you still get dunked on, but that's a part of basketball. Like Rudy Gobert, he'll still get dunked on from time to time.
Oh my God,
that's what happens, man. We got to stop acting like that's the end of.
Still getting paid,
bro. Getting paid. And that shows that you wasn't afraid to do it. Nowadays, a lot of players are so afraid to end up on a poster, end up on IG, going viral, that they won't even try to be aggressive in the paint no more. So they letting these kids just fly all over them. And
not gonna lie, some of them posters do look bad though. So I mean, I get where they're coming from.
But a real hooper ain't gonna be like, oh, he should never play. He sucks. Like we all know that comes with the game. Like you're gonna get crossed one day, you're gonna get a shot in your face, you're gonna get dunked on.
Yeah, you probably get more blocks than posters, realistically.
Right. But those don't look as good.
But the poster gonna be circled around for sure though. So.
They're gonna recycle
that block. You be like, well, can y'all just show my block real quick? Just one.
Put one block in there and then go back.
7 this game.
You got 10 dunks and one block, but one more we can keep dunking. Yeah, that LeBron dunk on Jason Terry is still getting recycled around today, and that right there, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I mean. Like he should have took a break from basketball after that.
Now he should have jumped though. I'm sorry.
He should have. He made no.
Now, I see if he was a shot blocker, but he ain't a shot blocker.
He's 6'1".
He shouldn't have jumped if Norris Cole was jumping. If Norris Cole would have went up for the dunk, he shouldn't have jumped.
Exactly.
So you got LeBron coming back. What was your plan? What was the way it looked when he jumped? It was like,
it was last second, like he just tried to do something. I think he kind of was hesitant. And it's like I think his body moved, but his mom didn't want to move. His body just went.
What am I doing?
For Norris Cole, he was just talking about, he was like, the way Jason Terry landed, if he didn't land it right, he would have broke his sternum or something. Like he He was up in the air so like high, just trying to
Yes.
catch it.
word.
And then the way he landed, if he didn't land like incorrectly, he would have been like severely injured.
Bro,
That's how bad it was.
He
And I'm
still
like,
landed so violently. I was like,
Yeah, it did.
oh.
Yeah.
bro,
I
right.
took a moment of silence. That was, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was, yeah. He should have. I would have took myself out of the game for that. I would have played hurt or something. I would have pulled
for
a fall
sure.
here.
I would have popped up though. I wouldn't lay on the ground. The laying on the ground is what really.
Yeah, that makes it.
Even if you
more.
hurt, I was like, hey, okay, I'm getting back up. I'm sorry, I can't.
I would have hopped up and started limping. So I gotta
You want to see a dead body?
You definitely got to get up. You got to get up fast. You got to, it don't matter. And then you got to get the strap because that's crazy. But
that's me him in the hallway, for real.
Tried to kill
me by the bus on national television.
I got a
Bro got a son out here, man. Come on, man. His son is seeing that. LeBron is really a criminal because he got a couple people. He got a couple fathers out here looking bad on national television.
A couple of fathers. This man's wife and girlfriend are there, and you embarrassing in front of both.
They're watching that. Imagine that car ride back. What do you say? If you're Jason Terry, what are you saying? What you saying? Somebody dunk you like that.
All right, I got some people for AD. Would you take Robert Williams? He is also an injury prone player.
Oh,
he is injury prone. He out right now. Al Horford.
I know you're talking about Al Horford for sure.
Right now, over 80.
I hate AD right now.
Dang.
I hate him.
Okay. Okay. Who else they put? Bobby Portis from Milwaukee.
Yeah, I know Bobby Portis. Take it.
See how bad you hate AD.
I'll take Bobby Portis.
Clint Capella from the Hawks.
Clint Capella, take him, man. I like him. I like him.
I don't know if he's still playing. Valanciunas.
Yeah, we can bring him back if he
played for Memphis. He played for Memphis.
Even if he wasn't playing, we'll bring him back.
My fault. He played for the Pelicans, but yeah, he's solid. He's starting center.
Who the center in Memphis? He just was hurt.
What's his name?
Steven Adams.
Yeah, what about him?
Oh, Steven Adams.
I like
Steven Adams.
Okay, he's 2 hours away. That's my other team. Like I'm going down to the OKC games. Yeah.
Brook Lopez.
Yes.
Got a couple more.
For sure.
I ain't doing Brook Lopez. Jared Allen.
Yes.
I don't know about him.
Aiden, I think we can agree. Aiden, I would choose Aiden, but Aiden Motor, he kind of similar to AD though.
Cool. DeAndre Aiden?
Yeah.
For AD, no, not doing that.
He might be my one. No,
they got the same the mentality. They ain't got it.
Honestly, I think his mentality is even worse than AD's.
I agree with that.
For sure, he had the range with the Suns. He could, bro. He could have MVP season if he wanted to.
He should have never got traded. He should have been the guy. I don't understand why he wasn't.
Yeah, man.
Miles Turner.
Miles.
Listen, no, I think he's soft.
Miles Turner, nice. I think because he played with the Pacers, he didn't get that shine how you need it. But
yeah,
he was also talking about bringing Miles and Buddy to the Lakers.
Yeah, man, I'm on Buddy on the Lakers. I'm on Buddy. I'm on Buddy on the Lakers so bad. That's my. Same school. We went to the same school. I'm with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's Sunrise.
So
yeah.
You got like a 85% trade.
Get him out of there. Dude, I'll put Jamaal Caleb. I'll put Jamaal Caleb over AD.
I'll give you 4.5 for sure. I'll give you 8 at least.
It's a bad business move.
Ain't it? I might get my check and sit on the bench myself.
We just need him gone. We can also get somebody else in another trade, is what I'm saying. Like, as long as he just ain't on there. Yeah. I ain't tripping. All right. I want to get into these. So far, we're only a few weeks in. Well, not a month or so, honestly.
Yeah, roughly.
This is early picks. I want to hear y'all MVP, Rookie of the Year, and Sixth Man.
Okay. MVP, Joel, for me, for sure. I think since James is gone, I think he can finally be healthy and happy. You know what I
He can
mean?
step
I think
up.
James,
Yeah.
facts. Rookie of the year, I think he's a sleeper. I really got two. So I got the guy from the Magic, Anthony Black, played at Arkansas, 7 picks. So I think he's gonna take off. But I like the twin that played for Detroit.
Asar, is it Asar Thompson?
Yeah, that one. Hey man, that dude right there, 6'6" point guard. He active. He real active.
No,
so I think that this is all right.
He's like leading in blocks too, like or something like that.
It's a 6'6" point guard, dog. That's crazy, bro. He's really active, man.
I'm with it. Okay.
6 man. I like Malcolm Brogdon for the Blazers. Okay. So I think he's running back. I think he just won it. So I think he got a chance to run it back. I think I hit them all right. That was all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I'm not mad at anything. I'm not mad at anything.
Yeah, it's not too crazy.
It's a good list, but you're wrong. MVP, I think they're gonna do a different direction. I don't think they're gonna do Joel Embiid. Even if Joel keeps like a first or second seed, I think they might do it. But if he's third or fourth, I don't see them pushing for it because he's like
I can rock with it. But
I think, and this is another case with seeding, Luka. If they have a top 4 seed, I don't think he has to be his first or second. I think Luka can be an MVP this year.
Like I think they might be trying to give it to him.
They've been trying to give it to him for a while. So like his numbers gonna support it. They just have to win and be competitive for him to get it. So that's my MVP pick with Jokic on the back burner. I think Murray's out right now. If he can keep, I think Murray about to be out for a month or so. I think.
Yeah.
But if he keep the train rolling and they be like, okay, with or without Jamaal, he about to be continuing. So I think he gonna be, that runner up. But plus because they really wanted to give it to him last year. Like I said, I think they just didn't want it. So they're gonna be like, hey, Luka or Jokic, one of y'all European bros gonna have to battle it out.
Sure.
My rookie year, hey, I'm sorry. It's what everybody gonna say. It's Victor. Wemby, he gonna have. To me, I think what's gonna play into is that he gonna have the most spotlight on him. Like a lot of people gonna be able to actually go and like see him. He gonna have some of the numbers. I think he gonna get better defense. I think I don't think he gotta go crazy on the offensive side, but if he gets crazy amount of blocks, some of those steals because he's super long. I'm like in deflections. I feel like that can play the role for his case for rookie of the year. It's not so much of getting like 30 a game, 25 a game. It's more of if I can get like 14, 8 rebounds. I feel like it's gonna be a list like that. Like he just a stat stuff.
Yeah, I think his rookie numbers will look better than other rookies, and even in the past. So he's not gonna put up MVP numbers, but rookie numbers,
I don't think he's gonna be MVP numbers. Now, some people say All-Star. I don't see him being All-Star either.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
I think
he'll be solid though, real solid. I think.
And man,
he might not be a starter, but I can see him coming. Well, I can see because of the fan voting. I can see that being a thing.
I see him get some real votes to be a starter. That could possibly be that. Just
he'll get some votes. I don't know if he can be. I don't know. We'll have to see how the season play out. Because Spurs look competitive. They just too young. They need like a veteran point guard or a playmaker to defeat Victor. Because sometimes when they run in the fast break, I've noticed like they don't. Victor the first one out, but they're not leaking the pass to him. They wait till everybody gets settled and they try to dump it as high as they can because he's tall. But I'm like, give him that easy basket. Like that's the type of thing.
Right. He should dang near get 40 a night off of dumping it in there.
It's so many games.
Yeah.
I'm like, he ended with like 17 or 18. I'm like, you could easily got 25, 30 this game. They just didn't. They didn't look for you. And when they threw it's already double team at that time where, I'm tall, but I still got to dribble. I can't dribble with 2 people.
And it's like you tall, but you still going to get somebody who's been in the NBA for like 10 years. Like, I still know how to play this game, bro.
He's still a professional, man. Like, he ain't no scrub, man.
Right. Okay.
It's crazy. And then my 6 man, right quick, I had Kelly Oubre from Oubre. I don't know say his last name from Sixers, but he had that car crash or got injured. So he been playing real nice for the Sixers. But if not him, if Westbrook play how he need to play off the bench,
wow,
I think he might be the one. Because I feel like I play into him and be like, hey, bro, I did what I needed to do. Whether we win or not, I still got 6 men. Like, I think he's just gonna play into
negotiations type.
Yeah, it's not really. He want to win a championship, but he's still trying to, ride that longevity bus.
I think him doing that also made him go, see, he's not toxic, because they kept trying to say he's a vampire. He's, he's a toxic teammate, all types of crazy things.
That changed the mindset of him.
You've never met a teammate that says that about him. You never met a teammate that actually says that. Only people say that is the
politics, the people that don't play basketball.
So, so this is his way of going, see, publicly, guys, would a person who's a vampire say, hey, I'll come off the bench humbly? Like,
hey, whoever called him a vampire should be fired. That's insane.
That's a crazy word.
That was crazy. That's a crazy accusation. Right.
Hey, people funny.
Not even a leech. Not a leech.
Yeah, I would accept the leech, but vampire is like, this man is dark. Okay? That man is dark.
That man got a widow's peak now. Like,
that's insane, bro.
Man doesn't sleep at night. What the hell? Okay, so yeah, all right, MVP. I am trying my best not to say Jokic. I'm trying my best not to say it. Only because seeing how he just consistently puts up triple doubles, seeing how he moves, anybody really been able to stop him. The way I felt that first game, watching the Lakers get beat by him, basically by him. I mean, no, honestly, that whole team moves like a machine. I don't know, like, and that's a whole other thing, but like, and it goes through him. So it's kind of shows how valuable of a player he is, to his team. I'm trying not to say him. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just say Jokic. I was trying to think. I was trying to debate myself in my head, like, no, go with him because I like the Luka thing, for sure. I would even say Jason Tatum if he plays right, but
that's a good one.
That's a good one. I would even say Jason Tatum possibly. Like I said today, I'm gonna do my best to be as non-biased as possible. I'm gonna just talk NBA.
Yep.
So, maybe something like that. Rookie of the year is pretty easy. Honestly, I'm going Chet. Chet Holmgren. No.
Hey,
I need an explanation.
No.
I almost walked up the set.
I'm just playing. No, I do like the way he's been playing. I do like the way it looks. But honestly, like I said, the easiest one, it's Victor. They're not gonna he's playing well, but even if he doesn't play well enough to be rookie of the year, I think
they're still gonna give it to him. I feel like.
Yes, I feel like the politics, the people that be, they gonna give it to Victor, man. I like both of the twins, honestly. Sar and what's his name?
Yeah.
Thompson. But Sar's been playing way better. Yeah. If they don't give it to Victor, they definitely should give it to him for sure. It's just, I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'd be almost dumb to say, like, they not going to try to give it to this man that they've been holding like this the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when they gave it to LeBron over Carmelo.
That's like, a very good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Melo really earned it. Melo really earned it.
For sure. They went, matter of fact, that year, that's what I'm saying. That year, that he was the only one that went.
That's
out of that top three. Where
they're talking at dinner table about that too.
Facts. Hey man,
and they could have did the code.
I'm not letting that go. I ain't letting that go.
He go over to his house. Hey, go ahead and put this in my name, bro. This
hey, what rookie of your trophy, man? Where's
mine? Because they've had rookies of the year before. Not that year, but so they almost could have did that.
What year? Who did that? What year was that?
Let me look that up, but Code.
I don't know. Chet and Victor, they got a little.
It
I
was
like it too. I like it.
Jason Kidd and Grant Hill.
Oh, okay. That was you talking about some dogs, man.
Yeah, and then Elton Brand and Steve Francis.
Ooh. Like
That was one of
Steve.
the Clippers were decent. They were actually like worth to watch on TV.
No, they like that was like the first year. That was back when they had what's the other two? Ricky Davis and Darius Miles.
Yeah, Q Rich. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Quentin Richardson was on there too. So yeah, then and then of course the Lob City Clippers. They were just exciting. They were just exciting to watch, I guess.
But, they could have
they were decent to watch.
They could have did it, bro.
For the regular season, they were good to watch. They just when it came time to playoffs, they just some things just.
I think it's Doc. I honestly believe it was because of Doc Rivers.
I think he's a bad coach, low-key. Because he keeps going to different teams. He's low-key not a bad coach.
You said he is or not?
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
Jamal's been saying that for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying
to show.
I keep trying to like I haven't said anything one way or the other, but honestly, I've been trying to find reasons to say you're wrong. And
you won that one championship with Boston. Now they've been like, oh, he a renowned coach. I was like, no, he played, he good, he got that raspy voice. It's a wrap.
It's that
nobody gonna be listening to no raspy voice. No, he don't.
Fact, he sounds like a coach. I don't know. He sounds like a coach.
He sounds like a coach.
He sounds like a coach.
Get back here. Get on the line.
But yeah. When you're on the huddle and he about to choke up, like I can't do it.
I feel like how you handle that whole Ben Simmons thing said a lot about him. I feel like when Ben Simmons missed that leg, yeah, he should have. I feel that should have been internal.
I guess before I forget, and we'll get right off of it. My sixth man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I like that.
Russell Westbrook. I mean, it makes sense. He's setting that up now. I'm gonna give another award on there and something else to put up there next to my MVP. Yeah, it's gotta be. And now he can go somewhere else. He should be running the team, but he's not. I don't know. And he was like I said, OKC was like my second team, because they're like right down the road. And I've always enjoyed watching him play. He deserves way more than what they give him and how they talk about him. But we just said that. I'm going with him.
And before we wrap up, who do y'all think coming out of the East versus West? Which teams y'all got coming out? Early predictions, we'll see. We might refine, mid-season, how stuff looking, injuries and stuff. But right now, who y'all think come out of the East? Who's coming out the West?
I got the Suns out the West. And I got the C's at the East.
Ooh.
That's a good finals matchup.
Ain't bad.
I'm not mad. I know. Yeah.
It is a great finals.
Damn. Okay.
Let me think.
Honestly,
I didn't even get my answer.
Honestly, man, I'm pretty close to saying the same thing.
What?
Either them, yeah. I mean, or so I'm either saying Suns, Celtics, or Nuggets, Celtics.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's my second one. I feel like KD's gonna get there. I just feel like he'd be all right. He'd get there.
That's who else out the East?
I got Nuggets versus Bucks, which I think Nuggets running it back, but the Bucks, I don't know. I just think they got a little bit more motivation. They just
I keep forgetting
right
away.
I definitely forgot about that Dame trade. I forgot all about that.
You know what?
But the Celtics, I feel like honestly, if this shit, bro, they should. Well, it's kind of past now, but they should definitely should have broke up Tatum and Brown, bro.
Yeah.
Because if it don't work this year, like how many more years y'all gonna try with them two?
I think if they break it up, bro, they gotta go into a complete rebuild. I don't think they're ready for that yet.
They don't have to. They can get a good package from them too. One of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Brown, one of them.
But Tatum gonna stay. I think
Tatum is the franchise. I just think they're not ready to move on from Brown just yet. I think that's a good two-piece. You just
they gave look, it's like, look, if I paid you all this money, I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth. So now they might get rid of Tatum just off of money, not based off who's better, but just off of who can we get to who can we get this contract?
Tatum bringing in the
because
views.
remember, money wise, you got to do the whole contract thing. You selling the.
Ain't nobody coming to see Brown.
Hey man, hey, no.
He can't even dribble his left hand. Come on, that little. See, I don't like Taylor shot because he be shooting with his shoulders.
Now he be tucking it. He be tucking that elbow in real tight. I just think I don't think JB ready for his own team yet. He's not ready for his own team yet.
That don't matter to the Celtics, man. Get off of him.
He's not ready to
get back. Y'all can get like two key players, maybe a pick back for Brown. At his age, like y'all can't keep waiting all year, 2 years.
That's true. That's true. He's still young.
One big injury, y'all already done. Well,
Porzingis
he's trade
back. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll take Porzingis over AD.
They both be in and out of games,
hurt.
though.
He just is hurt.
Right.
No, this way.
Hey,
they both be in and out of games, man.
They both gonna be in the bench looking at each other.
I'll take AD or Porzingis right now. Give us AD, we be all right.
Same. Porzingis is playing too weak. To be his size, I'm like, bro, you should be.
He can do a lot, bro. He went
to that Knicks first and got that curse on him.
Yeah, traumatized.
The Knicks curse, man.
Traumatized, my boy.
So y'all got the Celtics coming out of the East. Y'all got them.
Yeah.
And then y'all both got the Suns potentially.
I'll take Nuggets. I'm gonna go Nuggets. I'm gonna go my final Nuggets. Celtics.
Nuggets, Celtics, Suns, Celtics, and I got Nuggets versus Bucks. So we'll have to revisit. We'll see how our picks came back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think we can wrap up, man. Wrapping up soon. You got any shout outs? We do shout outs. So, we got anybody you want to shout out, you can do IG, family member, whoever.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Keenan. You work with us upstairs. We do Twitch streaming and stuff like that. So shout out to my man King Palmer. Y'all go follow my boy, run his page up, man.
Okay.
Hit the description. Find him down below.
Yeah.
But okay. For me, the guy I've been training, Kalen Gary. Look out for him. He's been ripping up through all the different semi-pro teams we got here. I'm almost like, dude, this is almost not fair no more, man. He's like 6'1", 6'2". Like, he's like, yeah, man. He'll come in. He's supposed to play today. I don't know what time, but I'm like, go check him out. He's like, yeah, man, did a light 40. You can't keep doing this to these people, man. Yeah, got a good 40, but I just got a little tired in the second half, so only got 15 in. I'm like, bro, go back overseas. Right. Go back to Mexico. Go ahead. But yeah, man, we've been working. He's getting a lot. I can tell he's getting a lot stronger, a lot more explosive. What he's done with me, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy next month. He's gonna go down there he's gonna play a month in Mexico and got to get a stock up there. But yeah, Kalen Gary, KG, I'm gonna look out for him. That's who I got this week.
Sounds good. Hey, mine gonna be my boy Tim Ray. Saw him at the Hawks Heat game. He was I went to school with him and I went to college with him. We was in the same group, the Student African American Brotherhood. Real cool dude. Hit me on IG. I posted my story that I was at the game. He was like, "Hey, bro, I'm at this section." So the shout out to him, man, doing some big things in Atlanta. So I definitely have to reach out. Hopefully, got to bring him on the show as well. Talk hoops. We really didn't think about doing maybe 4 to 6 people. Like, I want a huge thing. Like, people just now it might be a little bit madness to try to navigate, but just to see how it is, or even a live stream a game and everybody watching whatever. So that's in the works. He was talking about that when we was in Atlanta. So definitely shout out to my boy Tim.
Yeah. Well, this has definitely been a good one. We forgot to say that at the very beginning, but of course we've been rocking with this long. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, hit all the bells and buttons. You know what they say on here. Man, and all my audio people, make sure y'all rate. Make sure y'all rate. Give us that 5-star stunner review. And leave a comment or a review. Hey man, these dudes is cool or whatever. Yep. Help us get this up, help us get these numbers up. But yeah, if you want to come on the show, it's not too hard. Just hit us up. We'll probably have a guest next week. But yeah, whether we chat like bros or I debate you like an enemy, it's all fun and games. Just match my energy.
Here we go.
So.
just match my energy. Just match my energy. Yeah.